So Dr. Mendoza tells us that the cancer now is just getting worse with the medication, with anything. They said there's really not much else that they can do. His liver is fighting against the medication rather than the cancer being dissolved. They gave my dad the option of either hospice, where he would be put in a home to get him comfortable and he go that way, or he could be at home where me and my mom would be, and they could send in a nurse to make sure that everything's going okay and he's comfortable, and they could send a hospital bed and all this other stuff. But and me jumping, I'm like, no, he wants to be at home. He has to be at home. We're going to make sure that he gets better. We're not just going to go out like this. And then I think to myself, like, cancer is an asshole. Like, I don't know why cancer is a thing. It eats people alive. And to see my dad tell him, I just want to be at home with my family, or whatever we want to do is what he wants to do. And I knew from there my dad gave up. My dad didn't want to be in the pain no more. He would tell me all the time, why is God putting me through this? Did God pick me? Why am I going through this? So I would ask my dad, I would just be like, please don't give up. We are here for you. I want you here for when the baby gets here. I want you to meet the baby. Just please do everything that you can. Please eat. Please drink. Do what you can. But one day we were sitting there talking, and he kind of just started crying, and I told him, I said, look, Daddy. I said, this was Thursday. I said, look, Daddy, if you are tired, don't stay here for us. You need to be no pain, no suffering. I said, I'll hold it down here. I said, just be with me at all times. And that was November the 1st. That Friday, I came over with Carlos, and his mom and sister came over, and we tried to give my dad an IV to get him hydrated. We couldn't even find his veins. I tried, his sister tried. We couldn't find his veins, nothing. Like, they made him like a little smoothie drink to kind of get him some type of fluid in him as well as some food, and he didn't want it. And he laid there and just didn't really want to do anything. That night, something told me I wanted to stay later. Like, I didn't want to leave. So we kind of, I think, stayed till like about 10:30, and did everything that we did and hung out, and I laid in the bed with them and all that. And when we went to leave, I was like, all right, Daddy, well, we'll see you tomorrow. I love you. And gave him a hug and a kiss, and he told me he loved me. And at about 12, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, my mom called and said, Daddy's not breathing. That was the worst call I have ever got in my life. I jumped out the bed so fast. I didn't even have shoes on. I'm hitting the wall. I'm screaming. I'm doing everything. I'm so mad. And I'm not mad at the fact that I don't want to say he gave up, but I'm mad at the fact that I wasn't there. I didn't spend more time with him. I didn't get to tell him I love him. Hold it down. Raylan's up. Be right back. Say hi. So, I was more so mad at the fact that I wasn't there, like I said. Me and Carlos get in the car. He's telling me calm down. And we get from our house to my parents' house in 9 minutes. I see the ambulance, I see the fire truck, and at this point, my emotions are like all over the place. I don't know whether to cry. I don't know whether to scream. I don't know what to do. I run into the house and my dad is on the floor in my room at my parents' house. There's all these EMTs, firefighters all over him. And when I got there, my dad was breathing. He wasn't, like, I couldn't see him, nothing. I just saw him there, but I saw his chest moving. As soon as I, like, talked or said, yell at him, I said, come on, Daddy, you got this. And then, like, maybe 5 seconds after I said that, they asked me to wait in the living room. And they had to start compressions again. And that probably went on for another 25 minutes. My neighbors at the house, my mom, Carlos and his mom and dad, or his mom and sister are there, and my dog is just, she doesn't know how to act, and they come out the room, and the boy tells us, he says, I'm so sorry, but we have done everything that we possibly could. We have done what the hospital would have done, but I'm sorry for your loss. And that was at 1:04 in the morning, or 1:08 in the morning, or 1:15 something. And they all kind of cleared out, and I went in there. I went in there with my dad. Carlos came with me. My mom couldn't, and she told me while she was sitting there, she said, Courtney, I did everything that I could. She said, I couldn't pull him off the bed to get him onto the floor. She said, I called 911 and they told me I need to put him on the floor to start compressions. She said, but I just couldn't do it. So I tried to do compressions. I said, Mommy, you have done everything that you possibly could have done. You did amazing. I don't want you to think that this is your fault. She said, I know. She said, but I went upstairs and just something didn't feel right. She said, and then all of a sudden I hear him yelling, help me, Ray, help me. And she comes downstairs and she said he all of a sudden just stopped breathing. And then she called 911 and they told her what to do. And I think it was more so hard for her because she feels like she didn't do enough. My mom is a rock. My mom did everything. My mom was there by herself. My mom, having a bad arm, she did everything that she could, and I'm so proud of her. I hurt more because I wasn't there. Now, when everything kind of went about and my mom talked to the EMTs, they think that he passed away from a heart attack. Now that could have been, maybe he got a blood clot in his heart, or we don't know. But My dad did not lose his battle. My dad won his wings. When I went in there to see him, he looked at peace. And when I saw him, it kind of gave me the okay to know that he is free. There is no pain, no more suffering, nothing. I looked into them big old blue eyes one last time. I told him I loved him, and I closed his eyes. I sat there and laid with him. I talked to him. I even did the worst thing that I possibly could, which was I cut off his beard. I had to have it. I had to keep it. I love my dad's beard. He was the best thing ever. Like, he was so amazing. He loved his beard. He kept it up so nice. He would comb it. He would do all that. He was a trip. So that's what happened with that. After it happened, I cried a lot. I fought depression. I would fall asleep. Shh, you're okay. I would fall asleep every night with what happened playing in my head every single night. I could not sleep. It was hard. I would blame myself. But this little thing right here kept me going. I would think to myself, I cannot fall into depression. I cannot think bad thoughts. I cannot think any of this because it's going to affect my baby. I had to be happy. Now, I would have my times where I would sit in the shower, or sadly, when I would be by myself, I would cry my eyes out, and I would talk to him, and I would just ask God, why? Why me? Why would you take him from me? But I am able to talk about it now and tell everybody that my dad is an amazing person, and he will always be my rock. He was so strong. He was so great, and I really wish he could have met her, because she is amazing. But I feel like she sees him in different ways, like the birds. We have a blue jay that sits outside, and he'll just sit there. I feel like that's my dad coming and visiting us. It was very hard, and till this day, I will still have my moments, but I always remember there's no more suffering, there's no more pain, there's no more bad feelings. He is free. He has his wings. He's living his life. He's up there having amazing time. And I will see him again one day. I know it. Right? Yeah. We'll see him one day. One day again. So, I hope you guys can take this and learn that it's okay to speak about it. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel down sometimes. But talk to somebody. Please, people, remember, when somebody loses somebody very close to them, do not say ever, it will be okay. Because it won't. There's always going to be that part of their heart missing forever. Now, I do have something to help my heart be happy. This little thing right here. But some people may take things differently. Give them a hug. Tell them you love them. Tell them you're here if they ever need to speak. Or want to just talk. Or hang out. Or need a shoulder to cry on. But do not tell them it will be okay. Because that person is gone forever. They will not come back. I love my dad very much. I still love my dad more than life itself. And I will always walk and think and do moves to make him proud. Woo! There's a spider.
Alright guys, so I am not sure if I killed that spider or not. But don't forget to go ahead and to like and subscribe. I'll follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, as well as if you ever need somebody to talk to, I am here. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will be uploading another video soon. Thanks for watching. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's